Hi,
Hi
Mark.
Mark, I'm Siskel.
I'm Ebert.
Our first film is Casino, Martin Scorsese's latest monster story about the mafia's last days of running a major casino in Vegas except in the 70s and 80s. And the film looks great, is memorably acting, yet it breaks no new ground for Scorsese or his actors, and therefore for all other pyrotechnics, Casino was a bit of a letdown.
And its best and most original casino is sort of a docudrama on the operation of a casino, as in this sequence, narrated by the film's casino boss Ace Roxton, played by Robert De Niro.
Now here's the well act but not very fresh part in the story as De Niro's character has to deal with it, always in trouble boyhood friend, an ultra-violent mob enforcer named Nicky Santoro played by Joe Pesci. The weakest storyline in Casino is the love story involving De Niro and a femme fatale, a kind artist and a hooker played by Sharon Stone. Every tough character has a weakness in Casino. Stone is in heroine weakness and she in turn has a soft spot for her pimp, a low-life boss played by James Woods.
I love looking at Casino. Each shot is beautifully composed in the cast. Documentary scenes are sometimes through it, but the characters are familiar based on the book by Goodfellow screenwriter Nicholas Pileggi. As I watch this movie repeatedly, I feel the director, Martin Scorsese, America's best, it come to the end of this mock value.
He's told in this story in different times and places in much more exciting ways. One known, I wish that I could show you some of the many violent scenes in Casino that the distributor is in releasing. Any the brutal beatings are trying to sell. This is a love story, but it's a love story Casino doesn't work. So I mixed review, but ultimately thumbs down for me.
Thumbs down?
Yep.
I'm astonished.
Why? Haha. You think it was fresh?
I at the very least changes. Thumbs up, but I think it's a lot better than that. I'll just point out one thing. You didn't like the relationship between De Niro and Sharon Stone to me.
No.
That was fascinating. This is a breakthrough for Scorsese, who throughout this clue has always had the same kind of male-female relationship involving the guy who loves a woman up to point and then decides that she's no good or not good enough for him. In this film, there's a guy who tries to be reasonable, who feels that he can buy and control and figure out the odds on everything, and he gets a woman who won't be controlled like that, who is a wild card.
What right?
And that is why not only his life comes to pieces, but because of this relationship with this woman, the mob loses out in Vegas entirely. It's a fascinating story about how just the lust and love between these two people eventually lead to the mob leaving Vegas altogether.
I think that you read the picture the wrong way. I think that exactly what happens is in a shot of a big or white and I'll leave it like that.
Uh-huh.
You understand the dynamic that really pushed them out of Vegas. It was a corporation, not a one-man's lawyer.
Oh, you're talking about the fact that the junk food funds took over from the Teamsters Fund as a source of financing that in itself is a fascinating. Other aspect to this movie. One of the things about the movie I like is the amount of information it has. How the casino operate, how they
Goes.
how they enforce their security, how they took care of that guy at the blackjack table by giving him a phony heart attacks so they get him into the back room
And the doc
and run on this war.
and the docudrama stuff is all of the personal stories. Did you never feel that you have seen the stuff before?
I
From the personal stuff, Tashi, you hadn't seen that stuff with.
I hadn't seen it in this way and nevertheless, even if I had, I thought before Goodfellas that was a great movie.
Was it your great movie?
Was it your choice for the best movie in this year? To actually tell people you don't think they should see. Martin Scorsese's Casino is shocking to me.
It is my talking.
I can think of 200 movies this year that I would tell them what to see before I get to this one.
Well, I
This was a very watchable movie.
certain sections overwatchable. I'm really grading this as a piece of work by Scorsese, and this is not his best one.
Well, as by somebody else, I wish it great. Would it be thumbs up if it was from some other direct?
I don't think so, Roger. I think I would have said that this is an uneven piece.